Good afternoon, Caravan Nation. This is your Mount Carmel Caravan Broadcasting Network, the CBN. I am Aaron Howley, your play-by-play commentator with freshman.
Nicholas Kavakovich.
Yes, sir. How are you feeling, Nick? This is your first broadcast. How are you feeling?
You know, I got the first day jitters. I'm a little anxious
Yeah.
about this, but
It's all
you know, I think we're gonna have a good day. You know, just gotta go with the flow.
Yeah. This is the first home game that we got from Mount Carmel for the soccer team, for varsity. I think we're going to do good. Here we go.
Here
First
we go.
kickoff. Let's get it.
There was some good placement right there. Looks like we're gonna have a throw in right over here.
Yeah, good way to start off the game so far. So how you feeling, Nick? It's your first game. I know you said you were a little bit nervous, but it's all good. We got a good team behind us. We got some. This is actually a freshman-led team tonight. I'm the only sophomore here, actually.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah,
you know.
it's all good. That's all good. I'm glad to have some freshmen here. Get us cooperated here tonight. Yeah.
Learning under the master.
Yes, sir.
That ball flew pretty high right there.
Yeah. Well, you know, you really don't hear that much of Mount Carmel and St.Rita on the soccer field. You always hear them about their football teams, but you never really hear about their soccer, especially their varsity. So I'm really expecting a lot. We have this rivalry of schools, no matter what sport it is, you know. But we still love each other, and that's what matters. And I feel like today's gonna be a good game. We got some good lineups today. Got some freshmen on our teams tonight. I talked to a few. I talked to a few of the soccer players, and they said they were pretty excited. They weren't nervous. They felt like got this in the bag. I'm hoping to see that tonight. And yeah, let's see it.
I was in a world history class with Joshua Nietzsche. He's actually a freshman on the team. He was very excited for this game. You know,
Yeah.
he was telling me about this. This is a big moment for them right here.
Yeah. Brandon Wazor with the ball. That looks like Amir about to get a throw in.
St. Rita's got some good communication going on down on the field.
Yeah, I can hear it from up here on the roof. Last broadcast was held in the press box. Today we're on the roof. It's a beautiful day outside for some soccer. Fred Garcia. Oh, okay.
Caravan moving the ball.
Number 8, St. Rita's going to throw it in. Kobe Chancellor with the defense.
Just going to come back right out.
Number 11, Aiden Sazeda with the ball, passes it to number 23. A race for the ball. The goalie gets it. St. Rita. Number 1.
That's a punt right there.
Number 9 has the ball. Caravan with the ball.
I think actually last year, the last match between the Caravan and the Mustangs was almost a year from today.
Really?
It was, yeah, the 7th of September. It was it was a 7-0. It was a 7-0 battering by the Caravan. So I think they got a lot of confidence going into this game, you know?
Yeah.
It's been a rough start to the season, but I think we're gonna it's gonna be obviously there's gonna be some trials and tribulations, but I think Coach Godinez is working the guys, and I think it's gonna be a good season.
Yeah. I've been seeing the soccer team. They've been practicing all through summer, all through after school in the morning, sometimes in the mornings. These guys have really been working hard a lot. They got some freshmen on the team, like I said. They're not freshmen anymore, sophomores now. Freshman Garcia, Kobe Chancellor, Mateo Sanchez. Yeah, that can play and who are stars. I believe Kobe made a goal last week, and yeah, we'll be having a good game this year.
Yeah.
Gonna have the kick in. Corner kick. Races for the ball. You know, Nick, I don't think the game of soccer gets enough credit in America, honestly. It's a lot of athleticism. They're running a lot. People say that they get more exercise than football players, any other sport. America's actually the only country that really doesn't take that much pride into it. But the Caravans still do. We still love our soccer team. And we announced them this morning with their awards this morning after you're going to see that later on today. I'll introduce that.
You know, I think a lot of people say that, you know, Mount Carmel is a football school. Obviously, we're very good at football.
Yeah.
But I think people sometimes forget that this is a school not just for football players. This is a school for people of all sports. For 124 years, this has been a school for people of all races, of all backgrounds, just to come together. And it's very nice to see this, you know, and especially having a decent crowd for the soccer game tonight. I think it's very good to see that.
Yeah. Coach Godinez does a great job. He's also our Spanish teacher, honors. I believe he teaches freshmen and sophomores. He does a great job of bringing in people of different backgrounds, different diverse groups in. Not just to play soccer, but just into the Mount Carmel community, and I love that. He's been coaching here for a minute now, honestly. I believe 10, 12, 15 years. I don't know the exact number, but he's been here for a minute, and he's a great guy.
And it's shown what he's done. They were the 2016 state runner-up. I mean, this team has been – Coach Godinez has been a great coach.
Yeah.
Right? You know, just making sure that these guys know what they're doing, and he's always had good game plans for as long as he's been here.
Yeah. Kobe kicks the ball. Passes to number 7. St.Rita with good defense. He goes for the goal, but it does not go in. Goes out of bounds.
Straight to the bushes there.
Yeah. I believe we're going to get a corner kick from Fred Garcia. He kicks it to number 7, Brandon Razzo. Ooh,
Ooh, that was a hit right there.
broke his ankles. That was Kobe Chancellor. You're going to be hearing him a lot tonight. Number 55. And it goes out of bounds. St.Rita.
Good control of the ball right there.
Good handles.
Coming
The
close.
goalie has it.
Nice job by this Rita keeper right there.
Yes. St. Rita is going to throw in at the 30-yard line. Mount Carmel has the ball. Number 7, Jordan.
You know, if I remember correctly, I remember seeing that the average soccer player runs 11 miles a game.
A game. I'm not that surprised, honestly. I've been seeing their conditioning. I don't believe they do gassers, but they be practicing on the baseball field, and they be running. That's all I can say. Soccer's it's a running heavy sport. Of 11 miles is actually not as much as I thought it would be, honestly. In high school, I'm sure it could be more, could be a lot less. These guys are younger than the professional league. But, yeah, going back to the game here, 23 has the ball from Mount Carmel. Passes to number 19. St.Rita with some good defense.
Looks like it's going to be recovered by the keeper there.
It goes out of bounds. I believe it is going to be St. Rita's ball as they try to get a corner kick in. But Nick, how's school going so far?
You know, I think for a lot of us freshmen, it's been a big move up from, you know, middle school, wherever
Yep.
we came from. I know a lot of people from all over the city, some people from Indiana. You know, high school is a big jump, and a lot of the freshmen, I think we're getting used to it, you know. So, and especially for the student athletes, you know, freshman student athletes, I think we got about 80 guys on the freshman football team. All of
Really?
them are working hard and getting good grades. So,
Speaking of freshmen, Amir Luna, number 5, and Joshua Nicky, number 24, is on the varsity team, starting off already. A great job by the coach selecting them to be on varsity. But yeah, like you said, I've seen this freshman class. I actually gave a speech to the freshmen. They some great guys. I met a lot of good people. A lot of the football players, soccer players. I met a lot of them, and they from what I've heard, they've likened to like Mount Carmel so far, and that's good. That's what all Mount Carmel is about. All different race, diverse communities, and yeah. I heard you guys had your late night on Saturday, I believe, last Saturday. How was that, Nick?
yes, that was great. You know, I think it was a good opportunity for the freshmen to come out to Carmel, you know, for us to learn a little bit more about the history. Mr. Nolan did a great job. He gave us a presentation about the history of Mount Carmel and the history of the scapular.
Oh,
So, you know, I think the late night was good, and it was a good opportunity.
good save by Jordan Thomas, and it goes out of bounds. High kick. Right before we were talking, I believe it went in the the fan section. These guys throwing the ball high, you know. And it goes for a goal. It does not go in. A little bit too high there. Uh, Jordan Thomas, subbing out for Anthony Aguilar. He's in my studium. Shout out to Anthony. Miss Nerese, also our studium teacher, one of the best, sweetest people on earth. Great lady, great teacher, great studium teacher. I talked to Anthony before. He was getting his mental reps in before the game started. He was meditating, doing his bit of work before the game started, getting that mentality before the game. First home game, a lot of stakes out.
And I think for, especially a sport like soccer, you need to really be locked in before a game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mental aspects that go to it. Unlike sports like football or basketball, I can't speak for soccer players because I'm not a soccer player, but I feel like it's less about more technical things, and it's just about being ready for that opportunity. And
good save from St.Rita's goalie, number 1. Anthony Aguilar with the ball. Passes to number 7. Brandon Razzo. Tries to get the goal, and does not go in. A little off there, but I think he can get it next time.
That's something you see far too often in soccer. Some goals that you always think, oh, that would be easy. Hits the crossbar. That could really spoil a goal.
That looks like Eli Castillo, who tries to get that ball. Kick in. Mount Carmel with a throw in. 23 with the ball. Passes to number 7, Brandon Razzo. Oh! Almost lost the ball there. Got it back. Almost goes out of bounds. They're on the edge. It's back in the game.
Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for the Caravan.
Whoa. Goes all the way to the fan section. Comes back down. Mount Carmel throw in. And out of bounds. St.Rita with the ball. Before I forget, the soccer team here at Mount Carmel always wants to dedicate their games in honoring Mr. Hansen. He was the equipment manager here in 2015. He was a great guy. I didn't get to meet him. When I was here. I was too young, obviously. But the great things I've heard, we've got the Green Jacket Award for him. Many are our teachers. I believe Coach Godinez has won the Green Jacket Award, varsity soccer coach, has won that award. But we always want to honor Mr. Hansen.
Looks like Rita might be moving a couple defenders back. Caravan is making a big push for the Rita goal. There's been a lot more offense on the Rita side than there's been on the Carmel side, so it's going to be interesting to see how the score is going to end up by the end of this game.
Yeah. We got some geese flying over.
Shout out to all the geese out there.
It's going to be Mount Carmel's ball corner kick, Jordan Razzo. You're gonna be hearing him a lot this year, this game. Sorry, he's a senior, so it's his last year, first game. I'm sure he's gonna have a great year this year. I've heard a lot about him. Tries to get the goal and does not go in. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Jordan Razzo. You've seen Brandon Razzo. I'm sorry, and you just can see his passion for the game. His I'm sure you guys can hear it, but his passion, you can hear it on the field. His passion, I believe he's a team captain from St. Miguel, which is a grammar school that he came from. So, Nick, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How did you get on the media group? You're a freshman. I was in your shoes this time last year. You're a freshman. How did you get on the media group? How did you get on here?
Well, I remember last year, I believe it might have been, I think it was a home game against, now my mind's blurring here. Might have been a home game against Rita. I'm not exactly sure. But I remember finding out that I was like, oh, I found out I couldn't go to the game. I was sick. So I was thinking, why can't I watch the game? So I was asking around, and I found out that there was the Caravan Broadcast Network. And I tuned in, and I've been interested since.
Yeah. That's great. I remember last year, my first freshman game, me and Danny Moody. I forgot who the team we played against that first home game, but I was a lot nervous. I was jittering up. I was just, I didn't know what to say. But now I'm here with you, with a whole freshman crew today. We got the twins on the
Yeah,
producer
shout out to
side.
the Damon brothers.
Yeah. Spencer, he's on our camera. Probably can't see him behind the camera. But yeah, these are the people who make Mount Carmel Media Group possible.
Just going to cut it close here.
And the goalie gets it.
Tripped at the end there. That could have been a really good opportunity, but sometimes, as I like to say, turf monster gets you. Gonna let it slide out of the back.
Shout out to Shocks by Rocco. He's on the sideline. Gave us a little wave there. Doing a great job. And shout out to our own Diego Palma. Getting some shots also. For the media group.
Media group's one of the smaller groups, but, we get by. Good save.
By number 1 for St.Rita.
Keepers get battered a lot, especially you hear it in, the professional leagues, overseas, and things like that. But when a keeper makes a mistake, it's always a big deal. But when a keeper makes a save, it's not talked about, So they really only get negative attention, I feel like sometimes they don't get the positive attention they deserve.
Yeah. Not as much as, the people that's on the field. They have that big role, They play a defense and offense game, technically, Number 24 with the ball. Passes to number 19. Number 7, Caravan. We're on the edge. Go for a shot. For goal. And it's a goal! That is a goal for the Mount Carmel Caravan. 1-0 to St.Rita.
What a goal right there. That was just a perfectly placed shot. And really, the keeper couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah, that was all good offense, good teamwork on the field. I wasn't expecting them to go for it, honestly, but they did, and they got the goal.
just a crack in the defense right there that the Caravan was able to take advantage of.
Yeah. St.Rita with possession. Passes to number 17. Goes for the shot. It does not go in. Almost. And the goal. St. Rita's possession. Goal kick. Hmm. Number 7 from St. Rita. Gives it to number 12. He almost slips there on St. Rita, but catches the ball.
Seeing a little bit of a more offensive push after that goal.
Yeah. Whoa. Slide. St. Rita. I'm going to let it get to the goal. I saw he attempted to get the ball, but he saw that the goalie would be better if the goalie got it.
Another good scoring opportunity for the Caravan right here.
Will they take it? And a goal for the Mount Carmel Caravan.
Another perfectly placed goal right there.
Yeah. Great teamwork by Mount Carmel. Again, I was not expecting them to take that goal. I looked up to the roster. I looked up down at the roster, and I saw that we made a goal. That's why you can never blink with the Caravan.
In the words of the great football commentator Peter Drury, the love affair continues.
Yes.
Right there.
I don't think that was 5 minutes in between. That might have been 5 minutes exactly between those two goals. St. Rita got to step it up a little bit. Come with the defense. Number 9, St. Rita.
Number 9's got some speed right there.
Number 17. Mount Carmel plays some good defense. And it goes out of bounds before he can get it in. Goes out of bounds. I believe it is St. Rita's ball. It is. They're going to take the corner kick from number 16.
I don't know if we've seen a Rita set piece yet this game, so.
Yeah, we had first.
Turning the lights on now.
Good day for some soccer at the Barter Dowling Stadium.
Beautiful night
Yes.
here at 64th and Dante.
Running down the field. Will he take the goal? He kicks it. And another goal! Wow.
3-0.
Wow.
What a perfectly placed shot right there.
About 30 minutes to go in the game, and Caravan has already scored 3 points. That's amazing. First half.
St. Rita's going to have to make some serious adjustments here if they want to get a goal here. Their defense is slipping up here.
You know, I've noticed a little bit from Mount Carmel. They go slow and steady before they go and hit the goal. That's their strategy, I'm thinking, that they're trying to use. And it's working. 3-0. Almost out of bounds on the edge. And it's out.
Going to be a throw-in for the Caravan.
Kobe Chancellor. Oh, 23. Kick. Whoa, headshot.
You know, those soccer balls are always seems to be overinflated, so that's got to hurt right there.
Yeah. Little headbutt.
Can he get it?
Wow.
That is 4-0.
Wow.
4-0. About, 35 minutes into the game. This is a beat down so far.
5-minute margin in between all of them. Good shot. We're getting some subs in for the goalies on Mount Carmel. Jordan Thomas back in the game. And he kicks it out of bounds for St. Rita. Throw in. St. Rita with offense. They race the ball. Mount Carmel back with the possession. Hands it off to the goalie. And it looks like we're going to get a goal kick down the field. And it's off. Headbutt from St. Rita.
Caravan marching down the field now. Scoring opportunity here. Cross.
And he does not get the goal.
Could have been a field goal right there.
Right. I think it did go through the uprights, yeah. I want to shout out to my English teacher, Mr. Baffo. I know he's always listening to these broadcasts. He let us know. Hopefully I can get some extra credit. 2 of my assignments bring that grade up. Maybe 2 letter grades, I don't know. A++. Jordan Thomas with the ball. Oh.
Slipped right there.
I don't know if that was a handball or just
I can't really
foul
tell
play.
what happened here. I
Yeah.
think we're waiting for a signal from the official. Looks like he's having a conversation with that Rita player right there. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Caravan.
Fred Garcia kicks it. And it does not go in. Out of bounds. And he races to the ball, and it goes out of bounds.
There looks like it is going to be a throw-in. Keeper covering the ball from, looks like it was under one of the lights. Goal kick right here.
Whoa.
Oh,
Number
collision
3
right
and
there.
Kobe Chancellor go down. Number 18 for St. Rita goes down. Number 12, Kobe.
Again, good communication. Looks like St. Rita's keeper was a little frustrated right
Almost
there.
a goal.
Hitch right off of the,
The rim
yeah.
off the goal post. Knocks down the flag on the corner there. Well, Nick, I got to ask. I've heard that you had a great freshman start, late night already. That's just the beginning of your Mount Carmel experience. So, how did you get to Mount Carmel, specifically? Who
Yeah.
told you about Mount Carmel? Any legacy, anything like that?
Yeah, well, you know, my
know you're-
dad went to Revis.
Okay.
He didn't actually go here,
Uh-huh.
but I remember my brother. He's class of 2026.
Yeah.
He took the entrance exam at St. Lawrence, and he just didn't really like the atmosphere
Really?
there. So he, my parents were looking around, and they found Carmel, and they've heard of them because obviously at that point I think it was 13 state championships that had been won. So and they thought it was a great school, so they sent my brother here. Shout out Anthony, and after that I came here because I'm a football player and great football school.
Yeah. So do you do any other clubs, any sports?
Well, I'm doing football right now.
Are you? Okay.
Thinking about some other things, but so right now it's just football and media group. But I'm sure my horizons will
Yeah.
broaden.
I hope so also.
Something for everybody here. So
Here we're back on the field, and the goalie gets it. Number 1. Goal kick down the field. And it's out of bounds.
and since this is a Catholic League game, we got to give our shout outs to all the other Catholic League teams out there.
Of course you do. It's
Mount
the
Carmel,
CCL.
we have great respect. We have everybody's banners hung up in the gym. We show respect to everybody here.
Yes, we do.
That's what makes it so great.
The Mount Carmel way. It's almost a Mount Carmel
Slipped
goal,
right
and
there.
the goalie blocks it. What a save.
Beautiful execution by the defense right there. Little slip, but the keeper was able to save that.
Number 4. Anthony down the field. St. Rita back with the ball. Mount Carmel has possession.
Slide and block by, I think, number 9 on St. Rita.
Anthony Aguilar with the ball. Passes to Kobe Chancellor. Can he get it? And St. Rita has the ball. Oh. Number 19
Gonna be a goal kick right there, I believe.
for St. Rita.
Gonna be a throw in for Rita, I believe, right there.
Out of bounds. It's going to be Mount Carmel. Number 28, Emilio, senior. know we were talking about earlier how athletic the sport of soccer is, but something I just can't do is the whole accuracy that they have. You know, oh wow, I don't know who that was. Uh, I think it was a manager, a ref, or something, or coach. Just kicked it. That was good. Uh, but the accuracy that they have, their feet coordination, their head coordination, their chest coordination.
I know
That's
everybody likes to talk about hand-eye coordination, but here you got some
foot.
foot-eye
Yeah.
coordination right there. Again, just a beautiful night for some soccer here at Barter Dowling.
Well, Nick, did you know that Mount Carmel will host another open house this fall? Join us on Sunday, October 6th, as well as Sunday, November 17th, to tour our facilities, meet our students, and learn more about the incredible brotherhood of the Caravan.
You can register at www.mchs.org/visitmc. Shout out to Diego Palma out on the field. I think he just took a picture of us.
Yeah. I believe that is the end of the first half. We'll be right back with the second half on your Caravan Broadcast Network. And we are back. The score on Barter Stallion is 4-0, Caravan 4, St. Rita Mustangs 0. We've been seeing a good game so far from the Caravan. Like to see a little bit more from St. Rita, a little bit of offense, both offense and defense. Now I think about it, but yeah,
You know, we love the competition, so it's nice to have some competitors, you know. And St. Rita, these guys were working, you know, but there were just some slips in the defense, right? You
Yeah.
know, Caravan was able to take advantage of.
looks like Fred Garcia. Back in, Fred Garcia again. St. Rita. He goes for the goal and it's a stop from the refs.
I think he called that offsides. Looks like. For our viewers out there who maybe aren't so familiar with soccer, an offsides call can be when the offensive player who scores the goal is further up than the last defensive player. Not counting the goalie, of course.
Thank you, Nick. A little bit of soccer. That was gonna be a goal there, and it is a goal. It is a goal. All right, I was a bit confused there.
Beat
but
down
it is
by
a
the
goal.
Caravan.
Number 5 points. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. And we're back out. 5-0. The Mount Carmel Caravan doing a great job this game. 5-0. Unbelievable.
I think definitely these guys were thinking about last season, that 7-0 victory, and I think maybe they're gonna try to top it. This pace is gonna be 8-0 by the end of the game. I think he was pitching the ball right there. A little bit of baseball action. Well, Aaron, I know you asked me, but what got you into the Caravan Broadcast Network?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Mount Carmel was not in my mind when I was in 8th grade. I'm from a public school, came from public school, and we really didn't talk about it that much. So a week before, my mom and the admissions person, Mr. Bax, Coach Bax, who's now the sophomore coach, and alumni from Mount Carmel, they were on the phone talking it up. Yeah, I came back, and I'm in. Doing the best I think I can. Got some little mistakes here and there, but yeah, Mount Carmel's been one of the best decisions I've made. I get to meet new people, do things like commentate for soccer and JV, meet people like Nick Kovakovic and this great crew that we have today. So yeah, great experience. Yeah.
I just want to give applause to Aaron right there for saying my name correctly. It's a hard name to say. You know, Eastern European names aren't easy.
Say it for the audience so they got it. Say your full name.
It's gonna be Nicholas Kovakovic right
Okay.
there.
All right.
You know, shout out to Mr. Malay Mulai Man. He likes to say Kovac.
Kovac.
You know, got some different nicknames out there, but
Yeah. Well, Kovac, did you know that people can experience what a day with the Caravan looks like. Please come down to 6410 South Dante to shadow a current student attending Mount Carmel.
Thank you to all of the young men who joined us today. It was great having you on campus, and you can visit our website to register and learn more.
And while we was doing our ad there was a goal. I'm sorry, guys, weren't able to see that one. We missed that one. I didn't.
Unexpected one right there.
Unexpected.
It's going to happen.
That makes a score 6-0 for the Caravan.
6-0. Wow. I mean, this is an impressive showing, especially after the rough start to the season. These guys really are pumping it out here.
I'm 34. And he goes for the goal, and it does not go in. A little bit off there.
St.Rita keeper having a little bit of a rough day. We all have those, you know.
It's going to be a goal kick. St.Rita. Oh, that was a big head bunt. Hopefully no headaches in the morning. And it's another goal!
This
from
is
Cameron Smith.
Brutal. They've tied from last year. 7-0.
That was number 19, Cameron Smith. He is a junior now. He's also on track. He's on track with me with Coach Wilson and Coach Fish.
Coach Wilson, he's my math teacher.
Who is he?
Don't know if he's watching, but we love Coach Wilson.
Great guy. Well, Kavak, it looks like your prediction is going to be a little bit off because 7-0 right now at the pace that we're going. It might be a little bit over. So St. Rita has to play a little bit of more defense here, and they get the ball.
Just to see if the Mustangs can really just stop the bleeding here, or if they're going to just
it goes out of bounds.
Continue to crumble at Barter Dowling here in front of the Caravan.
Number 26, Tony Flores. He's a senior, 5'10". Oh, I'm sorry. St. Rita.
Rita throwing right here.
High ball. Back to Mount Carmel. St. Rita gets the ball. Stalemate. Kobe Chancellor.
Again, the
Back to St.
defense
Rita.
really showing why this game is 7-0.
St. Rita. Thomas. Does he go for it? He stops. He passes. Almost another goal. Good job by the goalie for St. Rita. Good attempt there from the Caravan. I believe that was Thomas, sophomore, but I believe it's number 1 from the St. Rita goalie. Good job with a good save.
Looks like there's something going on at the St. Rita goal. Some jumping around. A little fight for the ball right there.
They try to get it into the goal. Will they get in the goal? St. Rita plays some defense, and they do not.
Some good defense right there. The pressure was definitely on. And yesterday, not yesterday, actually, the 10th, St. Rita came here trying to bounce back from a 7-0 loss against St. Lawrence.
Did they?
So this is definitely going to be a morale killer right here. Yeah. Just seeing what's happening. 2 games in a row with more than 7 goals scored on them.
Yeah, St. Rita definitely has to make some defensive plays here as they go for the goal, and it does not go in.
St. Rita. Oh no, Carmel keeper. I apologize. Having a conversation with the coach.
A lot of headbutts in this game.
You know, there's a certain aspect to this, and I'm gonna use a phrase that a lot of Europeans like to use in this beautiful game that involves a lot of headers, right? Sometimes, obviously you can't use your hands and your feet may be tied up. You use your head. A lot of goals have been scored. A lot of famous goals have been scored with people's heads. So it's a very crucial part of the game.
Yes. Ball kicked in the fan section, student section, and it's back on. Not sure what it's going to be. I believe, yeah, Caravan, corner kick. Everyone trying to get the ball. St. Rita blocking it. Caravan trying to keep up that winning streak of points. Will they get the ball?
Set piece here, nicely placed.
And they go for the goal. And the goalie blocks it for St. Rita.
I know we were talking about the keeper, maybe, some mistakes he's made, but that was definitely a good save right there. That could have easily made it 8-0. It's going to be a throw-in for the Caravan. Looks like it was last out on the Mustangs, but I guess the Mustangs throw-in.
Well, while the ball is outside, I want to shout out the older crew of the media group. They've been here for some time now, teaching us along the ropes. Matt Malloy, Marty Mann, Christos Demas, Diego Palma, just to name a few.
And Leonard.
And Leonard.
You got to give
sorry.
Leonard a
and
shout
Leonard,
out.
And Leonard
Don't
Siegel.
forget about Leonard.
Yeah, can't forget about Leonard. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that, Leonard. But these guys are seniors, showing us this freshman crew and me what to do. We had a good talk this afternoon about what we're going to head, what's going to be happening this year. Good meeting. And yeah, I'm glad to see what's going to be happening this year.
And just I think a good thing about the Caravan Broadcast Network is it just with the sheer amount of alumni who really have a passion for this place, it's good to give them a place so they can keep track of what's going on. And I think that's really important, right? So every year we're working on growing it. We have a $200,000 press box. Just every year we want to make sure this becomes a bigger and bigger thing. And for anybody that doesn't know, they're actually redoing the student center right now. Just gutting it completely, and they're gonna actually make some studios for podcasts, and things like that.
See, Mount Carmel is on the move. We got a lot of work to be done, but a lot of things are getting done now, past time, in the future.
That is a extremely lucky save right there.
Well, I know we were talking about Mount Carmel, things happening around Mount Carmel. Well, we're going to be talking about the Gala 2024. Please save the date on September 21st, 2024 for this year's Gala.
We were pleasant to announce that this year's St. Albert Award honorees are Ned and Celine Hughes.
Shout out to Ned and Celine Hughes.
Congratulations.
Ned and Celine Hughes.
Not good with last names. I apologize.
It's all good. It's all good. I know you know the feeling.
Yeah, definitely.
Kavakovic. They get the goal, but St. Rita blocks it. Will they bring it back in? And no. I believe it's going to be St. Rita's ball. We're going to get a corner kick.
my good friend Jaden Evans, he actually goes to Ignatius now, sadly. He always talked about my last name, and I thought it was very funny because we had a lot of people at my old school where the last names would be hard to pronounce, right? So I think that I have some experience here, um, you know, with last names, but I do want to apologize if I pronounce anyone's last name wrong. It's totally on me, but
It's all good.
I'm learning on the way,
It's
right?
all good. Yeah. Caravan with the ball. Cameron Smith passes to number 24. St. Rita gets the
Ooh,
ball. What a block. They pass it to their goalie. Back to Cameron Smith.
Smith
A
with the
long
boot
kick.
right there. High bouncing ball right there.
Coach Godinez on the sidelines talking to his crew. I believe we're going to have Fred Garcia come in the game. Some subs. And some subs for St. Rita. Caravan's ball.
Going to be a throw in for the Caravan by number 26.
Fred Garcia coming in for Jordan Thomas.
Throwing right there, nicely placed. Rita's going to clear that. Disaster's been averted right there. That could have been a goal for Rita. I mean, that could have been a goal for Carmel. Disaster's been averted right there. That was a pretty close one.
That was Anthony Aguilar, not Fred Garcia. Anthony Aguilar coming in the game. They're fighting over the ball. St. Rita and Mount Carmel.
Rita making some moves towards the goal. Can he catch him?
They race for the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Have you ever considered beginning a recurring monthly gift to Mount Carmel High School?
Since December of 2022, we've increased our recurring gifts from 38 to 154, and donations from 30,000 to 117,000 annually. We want to thank all of our donors out here. They make all of this possible.
Yes. Some alumni, some regular donors, some companies we got here. We appreciate you. Almost a goal, but what a save from the goalie. Mount Carmel's goalie number 0 is talking to his team.
coming in, just making sure that that ball doesn't come in.
Cameron,
Most of the
Cameron Smith with a long kick down the field.
most of the time you'll see goalies come up when an offense is coming, when their offense is near the box of the other team. The keepers will often come up just to have a little bit of a buffer and make sure they can see what's going on. But another thing is they got to be able to go backwards very quickly, because
Very quick, yeah.
that ball can come towards them really quick, and that could be a disaster if they don't get back.
You definitely don't want to leave your goal unsecured. I'm sure the goalies know that, but always got to be safe. Always got to be safe.
Like Carmel keeper's giving some signals to his team.
Goalie number 0 passes to number 26. St.Rita comes in. 24 has the ball. Good defense by St.Rita. Cameron Smith with the ball again.
These nice short passes are working for the Caravan. Moving down the field, you don't always have to go with, 1,000 miles an hour to get the ball down the field. Sometimes you got to take it slow. You got to be patient, and that's how you generate scoring opportunities.
Which I think the Mount Carmel Caravan have taken advantage of. 7-0, as I keep saying.
7 times. Rita keeper having a little bit of a rough time right now.
Yeah. He goes out of bounds. It's Caravan's ball.
Caravan defense was rushing to the back, because that could have been a scoring opportunity right there.
Number 26, Tony Flores, gives it off to Quincy. St. Rita has the ball. Number 24, playing good defense. And the goalie kicks it off. St. Rita's running fast here. Number 18, Eli Castillo.
Well, Aaron, I'd like to ask you, did you ever shadow at Mount Carmel?
I did not ever shadow, no. I don't know if I said this before, but it was only about a week. I came from, and another goal from Mount Carmel Caravan.
What a shot.
Nick, every time we start talking, just start talking, is when they get the goal, That's why I love the game of soccer. Well, your predictions may be right here. It's 8-0. We don't know if they can, if it's going to be a blowout, what's going to happen. St. Rita has to come out. We don't want to get a blowout. I don't think that's their goal. But I didn't see who scored that there. But a good job with the Caravan. St. Rita has the ball again. But yeah, Nick, like I said, it was. I took the entrance test here, and I saw how great Mount Carmel is. I never was introduced to this type of environment. It was so diverse, I met the people. I shook everybody's hand. President, I was shaking the president's hand, Mr. Conroy, without even knowing it.
Actually, that might be one of the most nerve-wracking days of my life. Taking that entrance exam.
Really?
I remember from December 2nd when I took the entrance exam all the way to maybe March. I was checking the mailbox every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, while we're on the subject, are any of our listeners currently a student that attends a grammar school? You want to experience what a game night is like with the Caravan? Join us on Friday, October 11th for Grammar School Night at Barter Dowling Stadium.
The Caravan will suit up to play the Hilltoppers from Joliet Catholic Academy, and it's sure to be a good one. Yeah, if you attended grammar school and you're watching this game and you really cannot wait to be here next year, I remember being there once. You know, we have grammar school night. I remember being there last year. It's a great environment. It's a great way to meet everybody, you know.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to the kids behind the student section every football game. They're always throwing the ball at each other. It's like it's an NFL game back there. You might want to watch it one day, you know?
It's very interesting. I've taken part in it a couple of times. They're very good at what they do.
Well, that would be it for the Mount Carmel versus St. Rita game. The score is 8-0. Caravan 8, Mustangs 0. Have a good night. I'm Aaron Heiler, your play-by-play commentator.
And it's Nicholas Kavakovich, your color commentator.
Have a good night from the Barter Dowling Stadium.